All right. So I was wrong. I was not in Sullivans Canyon. I was in Mountain Sheep Wash. And I followed this wash up for miles. When just over to the west was Sullivans Canyon. So when I originally started from Cedar Pockets, I didn't pay attention close enough to the map, and I thought Mountain Sheep was Sullivans Canyon, and that is why none of the information I was using from a guidebook was making sense. So there you have it. You need to pay attention to your surroundings. And if you want to see what Mountain Sheep Wash looks like, well, here's the video. Morning, D-Rock here, You First Outdoors. Today I'm in the Virgin River Recreation Area, which is going into the Virgin River Gorge, and I'm going to spend some time wandering up Sullivans Canyon. So I'm at the lower campground, and supposedly the trail begins here. Looked around, I haven't seen much for a trail, but I see this spot here. There's no indication of a trailhead. I'm just gonna, looks like somewhat of a trail here, so I'm gonna head down this and see where it takes me. This could very well just be a game trail. So I know I'll have to cross the river at some point, so I'm gonna go a ways and see what I come across. I don't think there's much of a trail. I think this is mainly just heading down a wash. Then I'll hit the river and I'll continue on from there. I've got an Arizona strip field map, and I've also got a Las Vegas slots book, because I kind of want to go up in Sullivans Canyon and figure out where the entrance to Golf Canyon is. So I'm gonna walk this for a ways and see where I end up. The interstate's running parallel here, and the river's just down here, so I got footprints in here. We got here a fence. Well, quite a few footprints here. Someone not even wearing shoes in this one. Really recommend that in the desert, but to each their own. I'm gonna follow this wash down a ways and see where it takes me. Yeah, I hear the river, so I do believe I got a river crossing in my future, immediate future. Oh, That's moving pretty quick right there. Wow. I don't know how deep that is. I'll go up and see if there's a better spot across. Looks like there's somewhat of a trail here. Firing. So I'm on a well-traveled trail at this point. All right, I've come back and it looks like I can get up here and cross over, so give that a try. Not sure what the other side is going to look like, but find out real quick. Here's a view down the river. Huh. Okay, well, going down right there. That's looking back, lower campground. My little white truck there. I've come here and I just climbed up this from down there. So if I had crossed there and gone, I would have had to cross again, it looks like. So I'm presuming I'm going to go up and then come back down, and way back there is Sullivans Canyon. That's what I'm thinking. So I got to break these cliffs here, get around this. All right, over the top. That definitely looks like a canyon going back there. We'll follow this wash up into it. Okay, I'm looking for a better place to cross the river, and looks like coming down this steep, it's not a big deal right through here. That looks a lot better than that one spot where it narrowed up and it got deep. Although it looks like I might have a cliff to deal with right here. Let's have a look. We'll try this drainage, see where it takes. So actually, let me have a look first. Oh yeah, it definitely cliffs out. Look at that. Huh. Okay, I was wrong. It looks like it cliffs out all right here. So I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can come down on the other side. Well, looks like it might slope down and drop over here. We'll find out here shortly. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. I think I'll have a cliff to deal with. And I can cross the river right down there. cholla out here. Okay, I think I'm all right. Is it going to a cliff? It gets pretty steep. Oh, I think I can. Oh yeah, get down this. Oh, it's absolutely covered in cactus. Huh. Barrel cactus everywhere, cholla, prickly pear. You just say you don't want to roll down this. So my plan is to continue up this wash, and I think it's going to wrap me around the corner and take me into Sullivans Canyon. And I was just coming down that, thinking I could get down to the river, but it obviously cliffs out, so I had to walk back over and come back down. The way it goes. Now I need to find an appropriate place to cross the river. So I'm going to have a look and walk it for a second, see what looks best. Oh, geese. They weren't expecting me. I'm gonna walk this a second. Maybe there's enough boulders going across right over here. I won't have to take my boots off. We'll see. Look at that. Footprints. I don't know. Might be doable. Maybe not. Yeah, not happening. I might have to take the boots off. Oh man. I'm gonna go back up to this calmer section and cross there. So I've walked up and down. It gets really fast over here and then deep, and it probably is deep on this side here. It's shallow right here, so just trying to find an ideal place. I guess go back to where it widens out, so it'll be shallower. When it stays narrow, it tends to be deeper, so it widens out back here. And that might be the best choice. It just looks deep. How deep? I don't know. I really don't want to get up to my waist in this thing. I think I'm gonna go for it right here. Hopefully it's maximum knee deep. Let's see. All right. I knew there was gonna be a river crossing, so I brought sandals and a stick, small towel so I can dry my feet off. Oh, this is gonna be chilly. Right here at the end of January. It's gonna be a nice day at the gorge. However, the water's still gonna be ice cold. All right. I'm as ready as I'm gonna be. Time to cross the river. Man, it looks deep right there. That current's moving through. Oh, God, it's gonna be cold. All right, it's over with. Oh, oh man. Okay, ankle deep so far. Whoa. Calf deep, knee deep. Come on, baby. Going back up. I'm worried about this right here. Going back down. Oh, it's so cold. Still calf deep. Sinking. Knee deep. Okay, I'm over it. Woo! Woo! Oh, God. That is some cold water. Woo. Okay, that was a good place to cross. Luckily, it didn't go up to my waist. That would not have been pleasant. I had someone dry off. And I'm just going to leave the sandals here, because I don't feel like carrying wet sandals around. Alright, I've come around the bend from the river, and this is looking straight down into Sullivans. So Sullivans heads south, so this is my canyon. I'm gonna go down this for a few miles and see what's happening. It's pretty straightforward. The wash, that is, pretty easy walking. Well, maybe got a mile in so far, and it's turning into this, which isn't that big of a deal, but it is at an incline, so the walking is not hard, and I'm going to continue on another mile or so. Let's see what we see. Step over. Getting this. This looks somewhat better here. Okay, I am coming up on what could be small canyon on my right here, so I'm gonna go up, have a look at that. All right, this may be a small and wide canyon, who's to say? But I'm gonna continue on, and I should, according to the guidebook, be seeing Golf Canyon here shortly. So we'll see. It's been a gradual uphill walk, so pretty easy. Well, it's starting to narrow up back here, and I got some orange and black cliffs. Still wondering if I'm on the right track. I feel like I've gone farther than 2 miles, but I could be wrong. So I'm just gonna head up more and see what I run into. Came across this kind of alcove here. It's ceiling's black. It's had so many fires in it. Pretty cool. I see bone fragments in there. Right there. lots of fires in this. All right, continuing on. So I was able to access Rope Wiki, and from Cedar Pockets, the campground where I left from, it's more like a 4-mile hike. So I may not quite be to where I intend to go, so I may have a little bit longer. So I'll push on another half mile or so and see if I come across something that remotely resembles the beta, because I did not bring a GPS. I've gone up quite a ways, a couple of hours of walking, and it's definitely more than a few miles. So I'm going to head back down Sullivans Canyon here and see if I can spot it on the way back out. If not, I'll come back with the GPS and figure it out that way. But for now, I'm just going to continue and turn around and head north and out of Sullivan Canyon. So that's how it rolls. So I've definitely seen what could have been the exits of 1 or 2 canyons, and those canyons could have been Gulf, maybe back 9, but might be not far enough for back 9, I just don't know. So I'll have to come back out here with the GPS and see if I can match up the coordinates to the guide, because just going off site just doesn't seem to be cutting it. However, the cool thing is the walk down is all right. So it was definitely a bit of a walk up. All right, I just laid eyes on the interstate, so not too far away from Cedar Pockets. I definitely went up this canyon a few miles. I've been going at it for over an hour now downhill. This is a good long canyon. Check this out. That's all that's remaining. That hasn't washed away. This little bit of dirt and stone. Interesting to see the layers. Still standing till the next flood. And I am back at the river. So happy to get to cross back over that nice, cold, refreshing river. Oh. All right, sandals are still there. We're in business. All right, that was an uneventful crossing. Actually made the dogs feel a little better. Got some cold water. Feet were starting to talk to me. It'd been quite a few miles under them already today. So at this point, I'm just gonna go back over the hill and follow it around. I'll be right back at Cedar Pockets in the truck. So not bad at all. Cool views. Stay safe out there. Appreciate you watching. We'll see you next time. D-Rock out.